Hello everyone. So today we are going to start experiment on forging. So for the experiment on forging, so we have considered a round bar or cylindrical bar which is having a diameter of 16 mm and length of 100 mm, and by using forging process we need to convert that to a square bar which is having the side dimension of 12 mm and length is unknown. We will find out the length. To find out the length, we have the relation volume of square bar equals to volume of the cylinder. Okay, so volume of the square bar is given by A into Ls, where A is the side dimension and Ls is the length of the square bar, and D is diameter of the circular cylindrical bar, and LC is length of cylindrical bar. So if you substitute the values, so on the left hand side 12 into 12 into Ls equals to, on the right hand side, pi by 4 into 16 square into 100. Okay, so in that way you will be getting Ls equals to pi by 4 into 16 square into 100 divided by 12 into 12. So finally we will be getting 139.62, almost equals to 140 mm. Okay, so the initial rod, cylindrical rod, okay, has to be converted to square rod by forging process. Okay, diameter 16 mm and length 100 mm. Cylindrical bar has to be converted to square bar of length 140 mm and side dimension 12 mm. Okay, so for that purpose we have considered a furnace, and we need to insert that into the furnace and heat it to a temperature of 900 degrees centigrade. Okay, so that is called, the temperature is called as red hot temperature or recrystallization temperature. Okay, now this is the oven. We have already inserted it and we heated it. We heated the cylindrical bar to a temperature of 900 degrees centigrade. We can see red hot temperature inside the furnace, and by using the tools called tongs, and we have taken a L-shaped rod and we are removing the red hot cylindrical bar, and by using tongs we are holding it and we are closing the furnace door back to retain the temperature. And so using these tongs, the metal bar is being taken, the round metal bar is taken, and using hammer they are trying to change the shape of the round metal bar to square metal bar. So by forging process they almost converted it to square shape. Still it needs to be converted to square shape, and we need to get the desired length as well. Okay, so now it is not in red hot state now. It came to the room temperature, or it came to less than red hot temperature. So it has to be again replaced to the furnace. It has to be replaced to the furnace, again heated to the red hot temperature, and then again we'll take it out and we'll try to change the shape of to the perfect square rod, to the perfect length required. So again it got heated to red hot temperature. We kept it for about 10 minutes. And by using hammer, again the red hot metal piece is being hit in order to get the perfect dimension of length and squareness. So now again it is being put back to the oven till red hot temperature. So that is third time also we need to increase the temperature to red hot temperature. We need to make the metal piece temperature equal to red hot temperature. See, it's heated again to red hot temperature, and during the third time, so it has almost reached the dimension of 140 mm. Okay, we almost reached the dimension of 140 mm, and now we are going to do the final operation. That is final smoothing operation, where we need to get good surface finish and very good shape on the top of the square piece. So the tool which is used to hold the metal piece is called tongs. By using hammer and the metal flattener, the surface of the red hot piece is being made flatter and squarer. So finally you will be getting a perfect square shape of desired length for the fourth component. Yeah, so we got the metal piece of perfect length and squareness. Okay, so this is having dimensions of 12 by 12 mm side and length of 140 mm. Okay, yeah. So this is it. So in that way we do the we do the forging process, and after that we need to wash that metal piece under the flow of cold water. And so this is the final metal piece with the required squareness and length. So that's the process of forging. So not only the square piece, we can do many shapes. We'll show a few more shapes which can be done by using forging. So we can do this shape. So we have converted, yeah, so this is the square shape, and the square shape is being converted to the pin edge. One end is pin shaped and the other edge is square, and again we have bent that square end of the second specimen. Okay, so in that way we can get many other specimens. Okay, so by using the forging process. So forging process basically involves heating the initial raw material, okay, to red hot temperature, taking the hammer, and by using tongs we hold it, and by using hammer we force it. The two persons are required, one person to hold and one person to hit it with the hammer, and so in that way we'll be changing the shape of it, and finally we'll be getting different kinds of shapes as per required. Okay, and the initial length, final length. Initial length we know already, and final length, if you want, we need to do by calculation, by equating the volumes of initial raw material and final finished material. If you equate the volume, then we will be getting different lengths and dimensions. So accordingly we do the forging process. So forging process is basically used by blacksmith in order to make the various tools which are made up of iron, okay, for agriculture purpose, and etc., etc. And this is the anvil. Okay, so on this anvil we'll place the, yeah, on this anvil we place the red hot metal. Okay, and by using the hammer and by holding with tongs, we'll hit it, we'll force it, or we'll pressure it. Okay, and we do the process of forging in that way. So the length is around 140 mm. So this is second forged model. Okay. Yeah, in that way we have many uses of forging as well. So which is one of the most used manufacturing technique. Thank you.